Hi, Renee Cox. How's everyone doing? I sure hope you're doing well, staying healthy and laughing a lot. Got to have some laughter to get us through this. I'm recording today from my home office, and I want to talk to you about just a few little things. The governor's order. The governor's order regarding professional services. That's legal services, accounting, insurance, us, realtors, real estate services, including appraisal and title, should be conducted virtually or by telephone whenever reasonably possible. Any professional service requiring face-to-face encounters should be postponed unless the failure to meet in person will have a significant adverse impact on the client's financial or legal position. If you haven't taken a look at the Upstate Alliance of Realtors Facebook page, please do so. Todd has put together a segment there for the COVID-19 situation that we're in, and it does show you the different addenda that's available from IAR. Take a moment to review these. Please talk with your clients about these and add them to your addenda. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the language, how to use these, or how to present them, talk to your managing broker or your principal broker. It's Fair Housing Month. In April, 52 years ago, the Fair Housing Act was passed. We have the highest standard to follow in fair housing guidelines. It's even in our Code of Ethics. Article 10 of our Code of Ethics goes above and beyond federal law, and most state laws too. I'm going to read Article 10 to you. Article 10, realtors shall not deny equal professional services to any person for reasons of color, race, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, national origin, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Realtors shall not be parties to any plan or agreement to discriminate against a person or persons on the basis of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, national origin, sexual orientation, or gender identity. This law is very important. The most recent studies based on the US Census suggest that we have a long way to go. In fact, African Americans own homes at a lower rate today than they did before the FHA was passed. In response, the National Association of Realtors has launched their new ACT initiative. ACT stands for Accountability, Cultural Change, and Training. The fair housing issue is more nuanced than many would expect. Think about it. Do you provide the same information to your clients every time? Do you talk about school districts? Do you ask every customer or every client for a pre-approval letter or proof of funds or ID? If you ask one, you must ask all. Schooling and school districts has been talked about a lot lately. Discussions about schools can raise questions about steering if there is a correlation between the quality of schools and the neighborhood racial composition. So be very, very careful. We have a responsibility and an accountability to examine our practices. And I want to share this story with you before I go about professionalism. A few weeks ago, I needed a shuttle ride. Jumped in, started talking to the driver, asking him a lot of questions, and he then said to me, "You're a realtor." And I said, "Yes, I am." And he began to tell me about his experience buying a home. It was a great story, and it sounded as if he had purchased not too long ago. And then he said to me, I can't recall my realtor's name. She was outstanding. She was very good to work with. She followed up. She answered any questions I had, and she was always there for me." And I said, "You can't remember her name? When was this?" And he said, "Oh, it was 28 years ago. I do remember. Her name was Mary." And I immediately said to him, "That had to be Mary Campbell." And he grinned and said, "Yes, it was." So, Mary, hats off to you. And I know you continue to work with professionalism, integrity, and accountability. You are someone that we are proud of. So I want everyone to go out, have a good week, make the best of this crazy situation we are in, and I'll see you next month. It's raining. It's a miracle.